I gotta get on this journey. I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
You got something else?
I know, we got plenty of shit.
Sweet said, you got something else?
You want to get on the kicks? Go ahead and talk about the kicks. Introduce the kicks then. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm not going to introduce the kicks.
Nah, you the one that want to bring it up.
Go introduce him. Introduce him.
I'm going to ask, man. I mean, so like, look, we're sitting here not only with the ball player.
We're gonna let you hold him for a second.
Not only with a ball player,
talk about him.
but an entrepreneur, visionist,
pioneer.
I also have to say, I mean, a fashion designer.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot going into making not only fashion, but a quality product.
Yep.
So we got the ethics here.
Yep.
And I was about to talk about it earlier, yo. I mean, it's already a fly design, but I'm talking about just like the way it feel, all that. I mean, it's like a solid shoe. And like you said, Kyrie hooping the shoe.
Yep.
So this is a quality shoe, man. So first off, how did you even say, all right, yo, I'm about to get my own kick?
So
where did it even start?
Yeah, it goes back, and I'll let y'all, you know what I mean? I know y'all don't be hooping like that, but y'all kind of do be hooping.
I go fuck them up at Lifetime with them on me. You been sweet the last time I was in that hole.
Yeah. Anyway, man. He there. But go ahead.
So I kind of like, I've always dealt with plantar fasciitis and dealt with like, I've done with, like I had a stress fracture in my foot.
Right.
And so I was like, man, like, all right, maybe, thinking about, all right, the bigger brands. I mean, rock the brands. So my first 4 years in the league, okay, cool. But then as I kind of got, like, the next 3 years after that, I was like, all right, well, let me start doing my own thing and start figuring this out and get creative control, like, because I was with another brand that was, like, kind of let me do a little bit more. And then they was like, nah, we're not going to let you do that. I'm like, I'm not about to copy off of nobody else. I'm going to do my own thing.
Right.
I was creating my own tech pack. And so, I'll just say, I'm going to go a different direction. And so that was my first envisionment of like, all right, let me figure out this shoe. Like, how can I solve the issue of plantar fasciitis for kids going forward?
Right.
How can I create a shoe that is reasonable for the parents?
Right.
Because they were 120. And then something comfortable.
Right.
Like most of the shoes nowadays, like, you have like one part to be comfortable and then it's a tight squeeze or I look good, but I just don't.
I can't hoop it.
I can't hoop it. It don't feel good.
Right.
And so that's why I was like, all right, let me just create, this next shoe, which, the first shoe is all, it was a mid cut.
Yeah.
The second shoe is a low cut. So I'm excited about this launch, April 19th.
April 19th.
Go check us out. April 19th.
Yeah.
We're excited about it.
What the colorway you got on the new one?
So we have this colorway that you just saw is the Ethics Edition. And so basically it's the same as the first one that came out.
Yeah. Right.
I have on the second one. I'll show you guys. This would be so basically this is called the 5 a.m.
5 a.m. All right.
And so the reason why it's called 5 a.m. So I work out every morning basketball 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And so so when my son was born, I used to get up 5 a.m. because I knew he was gonna wake up at 7 to do my basketball. So I work
so you
out,
could be back.
back. So he could get up. All right, let me get him right. All right, let me take him to daycare or whatever I had to do, and then I'm back to working out. So.
Okay.
That's kind of like why we called it 5 a.m. And then, we got about 11 colorways coming out in this one. And we're excited.
Sweet,
we're excited.
Right
Yeah. So
Blue joint sweet.
So, I mean, did you get with when you say, okay, I'm about to just do my own thing, like, because you went with the bigger brands.
Yep.
Did you just get with a design team or a shoe engineer? Like, how did you figure out, like, all right, this is how I want it to quote unquote feel? Where do you even start with it? Who you talk to?
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I need you to make me a shoe. Like,
where you get a shirt made at.
Right.
A tee is not like shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's nothing. Yeah.
Like a shoe, and like a quality shoe. Like,
quality shoe,
where do you even go?
Yeah, so I went, my I guess you say tech pack creator, designer, a guy named Brett Golliff, like we went into like doing it and all that, back and forth with like certain shoes that I like, certain shoes that make sense.
Right.
And so we kind of just broke them down. I would cut the shoes up. All right, I like this, I don't like this. Like with this one, it's this new one that's coming out. You could tell with the top, like I'll show you. Like breaking it down, like, if you think about like, shoes that you've seen in the past, like the lacing, like think of like, the bigger brands with the lacing and stuff like that. That's where we kind of like went from that kind of feel.
Oh yeah, like
the little fly wire.
Yep. And so the bottom, we wanted to have something sturdy. The bottom, like that was the biggest. Yeah. That's the most expensive part of a shoe.
The bottom.
The outsole is the most important, most like sought after part because most shoes like they put like I don't know $10 in and say all right let's go.
Right.
But like we wanted to put like the most amount of money into this also because we knew
Like,
like
you want to run on that joint.
run on it and it'd be comfortable and it's like it's solid, something solid that'll hold you down.
Yeah.
And then like we wanted to have like I don't know if you guys can realize, but like most of your older shoes had like the real like soft tongues.
Yeah.
Now the tongues are like kind of tight. They like kind of hold you in.
No,
so like, now that's what we want to do. Like just switching it up. Like and it's a cut and sew. So if you go back to like I don't know if you guys ever watched it, like Steve Nash, like he had like the Zoom BBs and like how it's like cut and sew and stitched all together.
Yeah.
So that's where we kind of like got that kind of feel from. So and it's a vegan shoe. Let you know I'm vegan, so that's where we kind of like got that whole vibe from. Like, all right, let's just create.
So
something.
what does that mean now? I ain't gonna act like I know what that means.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, you already know who I wish was here.
What does
You know who I wish was here.
Hey,
Nav. I wish
Nav
Nav was here right now, boy. He'll give you some vegan options.
Man, vegan is a mind state. It's what I perceive the food to be.
Wait.
Who's to tell us ground turkey is ground turkey? It's vegan to me. That shit plant-based.
You only eat grass, my boy.
Yeah.
So it's nothing like it's like harmful when it comes to the environment. If we wanted to like just like break it down and just like refurbish it, we could do that.
All right. Okay.
And
So
then
it's
also
biodegradable. Is that
exactly
the term?
that's the term to
I
use.
got you.
And then
Fruit.
Right.
No, I got you. I'm here. I got
And then
you.
also
I got
too,
you.
like at our manufacturer, like it's all like it's made the right way. Like we got
Yeah.
the right people working in there, so that's what we want to do.
Okay, all
That's
right.
live.
That's fly, man. Like
Big time.
I think it's super fly, yo. To you really just start doing your own thing, and that shit,
Hell
it like
yeah.
something's quality and go through with it.
Yep.
I gotta ask too, just real quick. I mean, like the name ethics,
Yep.
like just work ethics. That's what I'm going with.
That's what it came
That's
from.
where it's from.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, we the name started out as Soul Laboratory. That was the name, and I'm like, man, like that's just too long, though.
Right.
Like it's too
Yeah.
long. Like,
That's a lot to say,
Yeah,
Soul
it's a
Laboratory.
Soul
It's a lot to
Laboratory.
say.
I
It's a lot to say.
was like, man,
The
that ain't it. Like
Labs.
we actually created a logo, and I'm like, that ain't it though.
Yeah.
Why
And then-
nobody in the NFL? I just thought about that. Ain't nobody ever create no fucking cleat?
We ain't on
No,
that.
our feet be out there hurting.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Y'all,
This nigga
y'all
looking
either
out for the
Nike
nigga with
on
flat
or
ass
these
feet.
put yeah, you right. You right.
Yeah.
God,
But yeah,
damn.
so then
That's
like
dope.
Down fucking
we
Nike.
we just threw names at the wall, and I was like, man, what about my work ethic? I'm like, just cut it, work it, ethics.
Ethics.
And then
It should- it should
they have
flow,
other
like
brands
the
that's close
Jordans.
to us. They
Yeah.
have brands that close to us, but not like ethics. You know what I mean? Nobody had ethics, so I was
Right.
like, let's go from it. And go from
Alright.
there, and we went.
It's fly, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fly.
yeah.
But
But-
I gotta ask, bro, were like you big on Nike ID back in the day?
Hell yeah.
Creating your kicks.
Yeah, that's all I
You
did.
remember that shit?
I remember that.
I'm telling you.
That's all I did.
That's like, I mean, I feel like just from like the creative standpoint, that's where I went, bro. I remember,
Yeah.
bro, just being online, bro, Nike ID in, bro, just putting
Oh,
shit
yeah,
together,
hell
making
yeah.
them Hirachis.
That's
This
all
is
I
making
did.
Hirachis.
Nah,
I wasn't buying none of them.
Just made them. Just create them.
Just create
them.
Look,
Yo.
77 pounds.
Hey, look, take a picture and be like, man, look, you see all I did?
Hell yeah, bro. We used to
Nigga.
print it. I used
Yeah,
to print it
print
out.
them out. You saw that? Look at
never-
that.
Mama had color ink, waste all that ink.
Waste
on-
all the
on
ink.
all that ink on
shoes.
shoes.
shoes, yeah.
Oh,
Never see.
Never see him.
Hey, I had
Daddy
a
gets
folder
up-
full of that
Yeah,
shit.
Daddy got just trying to print something. Be mad as hell, but we know how to print all these damn kicks.
You be at school, man. You see how fly this
Exactly.
is?
Nah, yeah, nigga ain't getting them.
Ain't never got the
Nigga
Never got
them.
them.
Nike
never
ID.
did that
Okay,
shit.
all right, that's fly, man. I just
Yeah.
want to bring up them kicks, but
Yeah.
that's nice though.